Our top stories: ETAG refunds could cost Sanral millions, and US Food and Drug Administration advised to endorse Truvada. Good morning. ETAG refunds could cost the South African National Roads Agency Sanral millions of rands. According to recent official figures, about 500,000 motorists registered for the tags. This meant that if 500,000 customers requested a refund at 50 rands in ETAG, Sanral would pay out 25 million rands. Motorists have been urged to apply for the refunds. The agency's terms and conditions indicated that it could take up to 2 months before the customer is refunded. On April 28th, the High Court in Pretoria granted an urgent interdict brought by the opposition to Urban Tolling Alliance to stop the launch of the electronic tolling system in Gauteng, pending a full court review to determine if it should be scrapped or not. Public Protector Thuli Madonsela is expected to officially announce whether her office will investigate the Gauteng e-tolling saga. This after the DA in Gauteng requested Madonsela to investigate the controversial Gauteng e-toll collection contracts. There's been speculation that politically connected companies stand to benefit from e-tolling contracts. Erin Nsidi reports.
The controversial Gauteng e-tolling system will be under the spotlight again today. This as the public protector is expected to announce whether she will be probing the system's collection contracts. Among the companies reported to stand to benefit were Vodacom and Gijima AST, which was 35% owned by billionaire businessman Robert Gumede. The DA's Jack Bloom.
Speculation won't die until there's a proper investigation. There's a lot of suspicions that have been raised and the truth must come out.
Earlier this month, the North Gauteng High Court granted an urgent interdict against the controversial project, ordering that a full review be held into how it came into being and whether it is viable. Edwin Nsidi, SABC News, Johannesburg.
3 high-profile cases will be heard in various courts across the country this morning. They include the case of businessman Radovan Krejcir and his 2 co-accused on armed robbery charges. Edwin Nsidi reports.
Krejcir and his 2 co-accused will appear in the Pretoria Magistrate Court. The charges against the trio is related to an apparent armed robbery at an electronics store in Pretoria last year. The so-called Mudimul Monsters case is back in the local magistrate court. Johan Kotsia and his 3 co-accused stand accused of masterminding the gang rape and torture of his wife and the murder of her 19-year-old son, Conrad. The Cape Town High Court will hear a pre-trial conference for Xolile Mgeni and Mzwama Dodaqwabe. The 2 stand accused of murdering Anidiwani. Edwin Nsidi, SABC News, Johannesburg.
The prosecution team in the murder trial of a Rustenburg City Councillor Mos Parkway say it needs ample time to prepare for judgment. The Northwest High Court yesterday postponed the case to the 16th of July. Former Rustenburg Mayor Matthew Wolmarans and his bodyguard Enoch Machaba face a murder charge relating to Parkway's death. Parkway was gunned down outside his house 3 years ago after exposing corruption in the municipality. State Advocate Maipone Moroka says the court has, however, granted the defense an opportunity to make supplementary submissions if deemed fit.
The matter has been postponed for a judgment, that means that the judge has to evaluate all the evidence that has been laid, that is the state's case and the defense case, and make an informed decision.
Sports Minister Fikile Mbalula says South Africa has put together a long-term plan for sport for the first time. He was speaking at a breakfast in Cape Town. Mbalula says his department has great plans for the next 3 decades.
We're coming here with great achievements and a great honor of the fact that South Africa, among nations of the world, we have been a country that did not have a national sports plan, and we have it now. We've got a strategy, we've got a plan, and we know that in 20, 30 years to come, where we will want to be.
Further afield, an expert panel has advised the US Food and Drug Administration to endorse the drug Truvada for people at risk of contracting HIV. If Truvada received federal approval, it would be the first time a pill is allowed as a preventative treatment for HIV in the United States. The BBC's Jonathan Blake reports from Washington.
Truvada has been used as a treatment for people infected with HIV in the US since 2004, but studies have shown the pill can also prevent healthy people becoming infected. Now advisors to the Food and Drug Administration have recommended it should be prescribed for those highly at risk, including gay and bisexual men and couples where one partner is HIV positive. Some doctors have voiced concerns that the pill could lead to people ignoring advice to have safe sex. But in a country where 50,000 people are diagnosed with HIV every year, others are hailing this as a breakthrough in treatment.